Hold on. What's up, guys? Is it really up to 5.6? I hadn't even looked. Holy shit. Wow. I should have sound now. Waifu. Will y'all confirm? Do I have sound or not? Crypto Emprende. What is up, mi amigo? Mi español es muy malo. Gracias. Gracias, Crypto Emprende. Bien trabajo. Trabajo bien. Yeah, guys, so it's going good. I was really concerned last night with the market crash. You know, I was laying in bed last night just like, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Because I've been telling my girlfriend all week, like, I'm really confident in the project, but, you know. Hold on one second. So, yeah, I do, Laura. It's on secondlifeventures.com. Secondlifeventures.com. I can actually show you. That's my personal website for crypto lessons. Now, I will tell you that for the next, like, probably 4 to 5 days, I won't be available. But you can actually book the classes through here. So you just go here, secondlifeventures.com, and then classes, I think. Yeah, click here to book now. Select location, Second Life, staff will be me. And then you can go through and pick your service and go all the way down to pay. It's pretty simple. So I do that. But yeah, wow, guys, I'm really impressed for this to be Founders Day or Whitelist Day. I was expecting like maybe 3 million, and I got so many people texting me right now. But are you gonna make me rich today? I hope so. I hope so, man. Why is my webcam not on? Boom. Thought I was missing something. Okay. Yeah, it's going well, guys. Forgive me. I know I sound a little like blah. It's just because I didn't sleep much last night. I was very nervous, and I tell you, yeah, I was anxious even before the crash. So, you know, when I was laying in bed last night at like midnight, and I started seeing, like, I just did a quick Discord search, and a lot of people were talking about the crash. So I was like, oh my god, like, because I don't remember if I finished my sentence or not, but I was telling my girlfriend the other day, like, very confident in the project, but the only thing that could really fuck me is if Russia attacks Ukraine, or if COVID comes out with a new virus. And then I guess Russia attacked a tank or something last night and started moving tanks around at like midnight our time. So I was like, oh my god. And the market was just dumping. I mean, dumping. But then I rethought about it once I had a little bit of sleep, and I'm like, actually, you know, if people's tokens are dumping, what better time to enter a fort, because you can make some rewards and, you know, make some of that money back. So well, I'm on Degen right now. It's degenfinance.us. You're looking at it. So this is the actual clock in real time. This is when Genesis starts paying. This is our total value lock. This is day one, so unless you are whitelisted or a founder, you cannot enter for the next 24 hours. They get 24 hours to themselves, which was part of the deal. They paid for that privilege and a lot of other perks that they'll get. So, you were my 5,000th sub. Well, thank you very much. But, yeah, my sub count just, like, died. Like, I was, there, I just posted the URL for you guys. So, Yeah, the channel, like in December when like the bull market was still going, or late November, 1st of December. Yeah, I was averaging like 1,000 subscribers a week, and then it just plummeted. So, I have a good community, like a really good following. Like, there's guys that's got 20,000, 30,000 subs that cannot get the kind of response I can get with, right under 6,000 subs, because everybody I think that follows me is serious players in the Tomb Fork space. Like, I've kind of become the Tomb Fork influencer, which is ultimately by getting to talk to all these devs and meeting people in the space. I mean, if you guys saw my list of friends, like, I'm friends with like a lot of competitors, in the Tomb Fork space, but they're all super supportive, and all the devs, that I know personally, which I'm not going to name them, but I think you guys can imagine who some of them are. They've all been, they're all cool as shit, man. Most of the devs I know are actually good people, not trying to fuck people, but, Tomb Fork's got a bad rap. There's a bad rap that, there's scams, that, you're going to get robbed, you're going to lose all your money. And the truth is that some people are going to lose money. It's the truth. Every crypto project, somebody loses money. There's not a single crypto coin in history that somebody hasn't lost money on. If anybody made money, then somebody lost money. I always say that. 6 million, guys, 6 million we just hit. 6 million. Wow. That is crazy. We haven't even started yet. So I am shocked. I guess you always have that doubt. Like, I know for a fact we built the best Tomb Fork in existence, because we took the best elements of every Tomb Fork and then came up with some new shit that nobody else has done. A lot of that's in the back end, for the way things work and the way the contract is written. For example, DNN talked about our bank coin last night in the AMA. If you guys watched the AMA we posted last night, that's something no fork has ever done. He created that. So, I've got two really smart devs. That's why I picked them. I picked them first because I knew them personally, and I knew that they were ethically good people, that they weren't trying to rob people's money. That was most important. Number two, I picked them because they were both very, very experienced with Tomb Fork contracts, had worked on a lot of Tomb Fork projects, had seen a lot of mistakes made, had even made mistakes themselves, but admitted that, and had learned from their mistakes. So I was getting really experienced veteran developers that, you can't really just run out and find a Tomb Fork developer as easy as, like a dude to re-roof your house. So it took me a while, guys. I've actually been thinking I wanted to do a Tomb Fork for 6 months. And, I've gotten to talk to about 20 devs of Tomb Forks that you guys know from my videos that I post. But I've talked to even more than that offline, just because they know I'm an influencer or I meet them through somebody else. And it's a small world. Once you get into that little niche of people, you start meeting a lot of other people. And we know who the good ones and the bad ones are, for example, waking up today to see that Zeus, I think, forgive me if that's wrong, I think Zeus rugged last night. It was on B&B. I didn't know them at all, so only tomorrow we'll be able to use Degen. Right? No, tomorrow is just Genesis, like the protocol, the Degen protocol. Degen Finance doesn't actually launch until Thursday. And then you'll be able to use it forever. I mean, Degen is a coin, D-Share is a coin, D-Bond is a coin. They're all on Spooky Swap now, but, we're telling people don't buy them yet. That's what the Genesis is for. Guys, you go to the graveyard, you can stake USDC. You can stake Wrap Phantom, you can stake Tomb, you can stake T-Shares. Right now you see 14.71% interest on USDC, 34% on Wrap Phantom, 39% on Tomb, and 37% on T-Shares. So for the whitelisters that can get in today, they're just racking up free Degen coins. That's the point of Genesis, is to get the coins to start minting and printing, so and to also provide liquidity. So then tomorrow will be a whole new set of pools that the public, anybody can enter. Now we'll have some different pools, obviously. If you go back and watch the AMA from last night, we go over the pools for both days. And then you can earn some coins as well. And then when the protocol launches on Thursday, you can stake those coins in the pools with Tomb. We are pegged to Tomb. So you'll need Tomb plus Degen to enter our pools, and then you can earn D-Share through the pools, which then you can stake in the boardroom, which is our mortuary. Okay. I want y'all to know that I worked very hard to get these neon lights here. Alright, that was like my one condition with the devs, is I wanted to see some neon lights. So actually I haven't even approved D-Share yet. But then you'll be able to stake it here, and the first epoch will start counting down, which again, it's not going to be accurate until the protocol goes live. There's no D-Share in there. There's no epoch time of 76 hours. It's 6-hour increments, just like any other Tomb Fork. And then you'll get paid in Degen. So, and as you can see here, we put a strategy for those of you that are new, is to take 20% profits and then reinvest your rest of your Degen rewards back into the Degen Tomb LP, back into the graveyard. So we've even put on the website a profit strategy. Again, the realism of Tomb Force is, no matter what I do, you're gonna see people saying that we did something wrong. It comes with being on TV. It comes with being in the Tomb Force space. It comes with Degens. We could build a perfect protocol, squeaky clean, and you're still going to have some people say that, oh, we stole too much coin, we sold too much coin, we did something wrong. Everybody's got an opinion, and you're not going to be able to please everyone. But I can tell you that we've worked diligently to be the most transparent team ever, by discussing things about Tomb Forks that have never really been addressed to the public. It's kind of like an inner circle thing with devs. Some really smart crypto people kind of understand how Tomb Forks work, but that's why, like in the AMA yesterday, I talked about how these protocols actually make money for the devs, and it is by selling vested tokens. But people always freak out because if you've got a bad team and they're selling a bunch of token on like red candle days, that's not good for the protocol. Then that's something that deserves a little criticism. But you guys are making rewards on your tokens, and we want to make rewards on ours too. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with devs taking money, or like, I'm not a dev but I'm an owner. That's how we make money. That's how we pay our staff. That's how we do all these giveaways and buy assets for the founders. And I left my gun business for the next 3 months to do this full time, so I gotta pay my bills. My bills aren't cheap. I got a lot of expenses every month. So again, I just want everybody to understand, every crypto project, Polkadot, Solana, Bitcoin, it doesn't matter, they all make their money from selling tokens. That's how it's done. So the only thing about Tomb Forks is that, they start tracking down our developer wallets, and they can see what we sell. So if we sell off, let's say $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 worth of coin, then people freak out. But what they're not understanding is, if we take $50,000 or even $100,000, we got to pay 7 people, and that may be 1 or 2 months of salary plus whatever expenses. So it sounds like a lot of money for one person, for one wallet, but it's actually, when you're talking about a business, is not really that much money. So we're trying to do it differently. That's why we're incorporating NFTs as a big part of the income for this site. So hopefully, I can't guarantee it because we don't know what's going to happen, but hopefully the sale of the NFTs allows us to not have to sell as many tokens, and we can make some more income from that. Damn, we're almost at 7 mil. We're almost at 7. Yeah, that's the trick, is try to sell in smaller batches, of course. And if the market is good, then that is what you do. That's part of being a responsible doxed, person. You know who you're dealing with, so you gotta trust me. Am I still on Snow Tomb? I still have some Snow Tomb. Like, I own some. I'm a big fan of Kerry, the owner of Snow Tomb. In fact, he's one of my friends that I talk to a lot offline. He's not involved with Degen, but he supports it. He's on AVAX. So, yeah, guys, this is crazy. And this is just whitelisters. So, imagine, I think we ended up having like 550, 575 whitelisters, I think. So, it's a lot of money. It is. The APR stays high in Genesis depending on how much money is in. The more money that comes in, the APR is lower, of course. That's how the algorithms of any tomb site are worked. So, it's exciting to see the numbers go up, but yeah, the bad part about that is that it does increase the APRs to go down. But what you got to remember is that if one person comes in with $1 million, $5 million, that could be half that money could be one person. I don't know. I haven't looked at the transactions coming in and out. I really don't care. Like, some people sit around and love to just look at contracts, and so I got too much other shit I'm trying to deal with today. So, it's exciting to see the number, but guys, this is just the first day. So again, there's still, the real test will be on Thursday. When people are buying the Degen token and staking in the pools. So don't get me wrong, I'm excited, but we will see. There's tomorrow will be exciting. Thursday will be exciting. And we just hit 7 million. Just hit 7 million, people. I gotta text that to somebody. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, guys. But, Zeus rug, and they took... Yeah, I think Zeus is what I was talking about earlier. You can contact, Degen or CryptoValley if you want to try to change your whitelist address. I don't do anything with the whitelist. I don't... guys, I'm the marketing guy on this project. So, a lot of people are texting me technical questions. I didn't design the tokenomics. I trusted the devs that have done it. Knew what they're doing. I know what I'm good at and what I'm not, and trust me, you guys do not want me messing with anything to do with code or that is not my strong suit. So, I'm the face of the company. It's like I'm the one that was dumb enough to be like, hey, this is my shit, to take all the criticism and hate, that everybody is going to give me the first time we have a market crash and people are blaming me that they lost money. I'm prepared for all of that. Because no matter how many videos I make telling people, don't invest more than you can afford to lose and we can't control market conditions, it inevitably will happen. We're no different than any other token. At some point, I'm sure we'll hit a dump or, a whale will dump or something. And... that's why most of these people are anonymous. In fact, all of them are, except for me and Harry, at this point, and, I think I have a better chance of being recognized on the street than Harry does. So, it's quite a risk, it really is. I could get some psychopath when I show up and try to hurt me or something, and that's something that I talked extensively about with the team. Hey, if we were going to do this, we were going to have to do this my way, because at the end of the day, it's my ass, my reputation. And that's why I think it's so funny when I see people FUD about, ooh, Tim, he's just in it for a quick like, dude, I make more money on TV like than a lot of these people made like rugging these projects. So why would I risk that just for $100,000 or $200,000? Like, no, I'm sorry, but it's not worth it. And that's something else I've been saying is like, I'm not bragging, guys, either. It's just the only way to communicate it to get my point across. My team has money. I don't have anybody on my team that's broke. Like, none of them are starving. They're all living good. And that wasn't a requirement for me to hire them, but we don't need quick money out of this project, is the point I'm trying to make. I probably said it, politically incorrect, but, yeah, of course we made the project because we want to make money. Like, anybody that creates a business, that's the end goal, but we really want to do it the right way and create a long-term project, which means that, that there's different business models for these types of projects. One is like a 2 to 3 month where you build it up, you sell a couple $100,000 of token, and you let it die. But for us, I'm more interested in doing it like Harry did it, where, Tomb will hit a year mark in June, and, you're going to have to lower your APRs. Is the projects that you're seeing at 3,500 to 5,000% APR, very difficult to sustain that for a long duration. You can do it for a couple months, but it catches up with you. Eventually, the emissions are too high. So, we will probably start off with high, appetizing APRs, but then, we'll have to gradually lower them, and as more money comes in, the protocol is going to lower it too. But by that point, what we hope is that we'll have a community that trusts us. Why is there still almost $600 million in Tomb that rarely ever pays out anymore, and when it does, it's 800 to 1,200% APR? Because I don't know about y'all, but in Tomb Forks, 1,200% APR is not appetizing to me. Like, I'm used to 3,000, 4,000, sometimes even higher. But the reason why is because they trust Harry and they trust Tomb. They know that Harry's got a lot of money and that, he's not going to rug the project. And I'm hoping to build that same type of community where the brand Degen is looked at, now I'm not going to say like Tomb. Harry accomplished $1 billion company. And we may could get there one day, but that's like, come on, that's reaching for the stars. But I want people to respect the brand, and that's what I keep trying to explain to people. Degen Finance is the first company of Degen LLC. And, Degen LLC is going to do a lot of metaverse, NFT play to earn projects. We just started because we needed a company first that could create some money to fund some of these other projects. And that's realistically why we wanted to do Degen Finance first. But you're going to see some elements of that incorporated. These NFTs we're going to really try to get out, and I think they're going to be really cool and something that brings in a lot of new investors, because our NFTs, I think, are going to be different than any other NFT that any Tomb... I can't say this 100% because I haven't been in every Tomb Fork, but the Tomb Forks I've seen that have tried to implement NFTs, none of them have been successful, or they haven't done them like what we're planning. We're planning to do it where you make money off most of the NFTs in one way, shape, or form. I'm not going to tell you all the ways, but, there'll be some, there'll be numerous ways that you can do it. Dog. Hold on a second, my dog is bothering me. You wanna say hello? Toby. Look at the camera. Yeah, of course, Alan. I was just talking about that. That's my worst nightmare came true last night. I've been saying to my girlfriend, like, who obviously I talk to the most in my life, that I was very confident in this project, but, short of Russia attacking Ukraine and the U.S. having to get involved, or even if the U.S. doesn't get involved, or a new COVID strain, a big fucking event that could, shift the market down. But as you can see, we're better than I thought we would be, and we still got 32 minutes before it even goes live. And we're fastly approaching $8 million, which I'd have to check, and I will, trust me, what the record is. And tomorrow will be the real test, because tomorrow is when everybody can enter. I'm really hoping to get to 20 million. That's kind of my goal. That would be very aggressive. 10 million to 15 million is good. 20 million for us would be a huge accomplishment. So I think we've already had an accomplishment. I mean, I'm sitting here, I should be very excited, and all my friends are texting me right now, like, holy fucking shit, dude. Like, I was telling people, like, oh my god, I bet we'll have like 1 million, 2 million today. So, yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what you mean, DNN. Hold on, let me check Discord. Wow. There's a permalink for the Discord, but for some reason it won't let me copy it. 8.2 million. Wow. Wow, man. I'm like speechless, guys. Like I I really don't even know what to say. I was talking to my two devs last night. They both have launched projects before. I felt like I was gonna vomit. Like, I was so, I told you guys I deal with anxiety. Not nearly as bad as I used to. Like, I'm not daily medicated for it, but I still get a panic attack once or twice a year. And I started feeling super anxious last night. And I talked to Matt, who's my lawyer I introduced in the AMA. And Matt reminds me of Kevin James from King of Queens. He's like funny. He's super easy to talk to. And he calmed me down, and then, then I got calmed, and I was like laying in bed, and then I saw the market started to crash. And I like couldn't sleep. And you have that doubt of like, I've worked so hard on this project, guys. You can see I'm just tired. Like, I barely slept for weeks. I'm filming 4 TV shows right now. My filming schedule has been absolutely bananas, and trying to do this in between. My team has busted their ass. Like, I mean, think about it. This was conceptual to launching the Twitter and Discord not even a month ago. To here we are at $8.5 million. So again, I mean, to get all the things we accomplished done in a month, really, there's like 3 weeks. I'm impressed. And, my girlfriend, I had to sit her down and tell her, like, you're going to hate me for the next month because you're not going to see me. We're not going to get to spend time with each other. I'm going to be in the same house as you, but it's going to feel like you're alone. But hopefully it'll be worth it, And I'm going to tell you right now, my devs in particular, we're all on different time zones. So it's very difficult for all 3 of us to talk at the same time. In fact, one of my guys in Australia, he's a day ahead of me. So it's like Wednesday, it's coming up on Wednesday for him. But like, these 2 dudes, man, are like brilliant guys. You know, I consider myself to be intelligent, but not genius. These two guys are geniuses. The shit they came up with, man, I was just like, whoa. It was my idea to peg the tune, and I've said that in a lot of videos. I'm bitter about that because we had a Tune 4 come out last week or the week before that pegged the tune. And I had that idea for months and, you know, was just waiting on the right time, place, team. So I'm not going to get credit for that and the history of Tune Forks, but I brought that idea. I brought the idea of the whitelist, which, you know, I caught a lot of fucking flack for. Especially from other Tune Fort devs that were pissed off that they didn't think of that. You know, so it's come with some trials and tribulations, and, you know, so far, we haven't made any errors. Knock on wood. Everything has worked out. So, you know, it would be cool to see $10 million just to get into the next digit, but at this point, guys, I can't complain. For day one and just, I mean, like I said, this is less than 1,000 people. So, tomorrow I expect to be really, really, really good. And I want to thank each and every one of you, the Wolfpack members that are here, that, you know, I've been talking about this to the Wolfpack, you know, way before I ever decided to do it, that I wanted to do my own project. And they have been so supportive of me, my channel, everything, and all of you Degens that are here that found me through this project. Like, guys, I really appreciate the trust and the support. And the one thing that I've tried to do, if you haven't noticed, you know, I'm a pretty, like, call it as I see it guy. That's what's kept me on TV for 3 years. Reality TV, typically, you're in and out in 6 months to a year. And I've been on 160 episodes of TV the last 3 years. It's because I have no filter and I just say whatever the fuck I think. Like, I don't bullshit. I'm you know, like, I don't have an ounce of the... My parents only beat me, you know, not abusively, but, like, I only got spankings as a child for lying. So you're a product of your environment. I hate liars, and I hate, you know, people that are just full of shit. So that's created me at 41 years old to the person that I am now. And I just want people to be honest with me. Even if it's bad news, I just want honesty. You know, I don't want, you know, and trust me, sometimes, like, even as an influencer, like, I've promoted companies, like, for example, Spectre. I promoted them, and then a week or two later, they came out and said they had made a mistake in their contract. And, like, I felt bad about that. I lost money on Spectre. I know some other people that watched my video probably did too, but I didn't know that. If I would have known that, you know, I wouldn't have promoted them. So, you know, there's mistakes that are going to happen that you really don't do with malintent. I never maliciously try to make people lose money. I really actually want to help people make money, because I've said it in my other videos, guys, but I was born in a very poor family. I mean, I'm not going to make it out like we were struggling to eat, but, you know, we always had food and had a roof over our head, but we were on the worst side of town. I went to bad schools, like, you know, we didn't have name brand clothing, and I got bullied my entire life because you know, in 2nd grade, I got these thick ass glasses and didn't have nice clothes and shit. And, you know, I wanted to change that. I didn't go to college. Well, I did. I didn't finish. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And I've had a lot of businesses, some that did really well and some that were complete failures. You know, but I've gotten to a level of success. You know, I'm not rich, but I live a lot better than some people. You know, and I understand that. I'm very fortunate, but I've worked for it. Nothing was handed to me. So I've always seen crypto as a way to change the playing field, to give people that weren't given the same opportunities and luxuries as some other people that just happen to be born into the right families. If you do your research and study it like I did, where I told you guys I took a year of my life during the quarantine and devoted it to learning crypto, learning the markets, learning TNA, learning all of the shit that I could learn. And even with all that, with crypto, there's still a little bit of luck. Like, nobody, people way smarter than me in crypto, predicted all these dumps that were going to happen after Christmas. You know, so even with all that, there's still a little bit of luck, you know. But it's changed my life. I mean, I'm not rich yet. I'm not able to retire yet. But I have made some life-changing money in the sense of, being able to pay off my house at 41 years old, and, having some extra money that I can feel secure laying in bed at night, not having to worry about how I'm going to pay for shit, the next month. So if I can help people do that, it makes me feel good. I tell you what, if you are like me, then you understand. Like, if you're the type person that at Christmas gets more joy in seeing a loved one open up a gift that you bought them to see how much they enjoy it, and you don't even care about opening up what people bought for you, then you're like me. I get like an adrenaline rush by being able to give to people. And I always said if I won the Powerball, I would just walk around and hand strangers money just to see the smile on their face. I really enjoy that. So, this whole thing, I mean, of course, I want to make money. I'm an entrepreneur. So for me, it's more about the money. It's more about the accomplishment, right? Like my whole life, I've been trying to build a multi-million-dollar business, and I've never gotten there. So with this, it's my chance to prove to myself that I could go to the next level, and to me, that's just as important as the actual money. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would be lying to say I don't want to make money, but it's also about, like, you spend so many years on this earth, and, like, your legacy of what you accomplished, you start thinking about that the older you get. And I'm 41, I'm not super old, but I'm not 21 anymore, and, like, people are dying, you never know, like Bob Saget, like, that shit's getting weirder and weirder by the day. Like, I think that dude was murdered, to be honest, but, you never know. So, that's what I think about now, is, like, what am I gonna leave behind? And, like, my dad asked me the other day, like, well, when's the last time you updated your will? And I was like, Dad, why are you killing me? Like, I don't want to think about dying right now, but, I guess you got to start thinking about shit like that when you get into your 40s, Nah, I don't think Spectre was a rug, man. I really don't. I think Spectre made a fucking mistake in his contract. It happens. It's happened a lot lately, actually. Like, Bull. I've talked to Bull. That guy is a super nice guy. He feels really bad about what happened. He's trying to fix it, but there's been a lot of mistakes in contracts lately. But that's the thing. People like you, Thor, you will think if you lose money that they rugged. No matter what the real reason is. There is some honest mistakes that happen in these projects, guys, that cause a lot of people to lose money. And the devs feel terrible about it, but they don't have the money to pay everybody back. Guys, so that's part of the risk. That's why I keep, like, emphasizing, and I've said this in all my videos for the Wolfpack, I invest in teams. Like, I've said that numerous times. It's one of the reasons I invest so heavily in renders. One of the reasons I invest so heavily in Tomb. Like, I like Harry. I believe in Harry. I think he's a great businessman. Okay, and the team of Render, not only do they have a kick-ass technology, I'm not promoting Render, by the way. I'm not shilling Render. They haven't ever paid me. But I'm a big investor in Render because I think they're doing groundbreaking technology that every smartphone is going to use. But I think their team is amazing, what they've accomplished in a short period of time. But, that's why I did that meeting yesterday, having most of my team in there to show you, let you hear their voices, the type of people that I've got working with me. If you're like me, like, before I hired Trigger, which was the latest person I hired, I already knew I wanted to hire him because I saw his work ethic in the Discord. Then one of my devs hit me up in like a DM and was like, man, have you seen this guy Trigger? He's doing a great job. And then I knew, because I'm like, well, I already noticed. Now somebody else is coming to me with it. So, but I had to call him on the phone and talk to him for 5-10 minutes just to make sure. And then I knew, just by the way he spoke, and you can tell a lot just by getting somebody on the phone, if it's somebody you want to mess with or not. $9 million, guys. Wow. Yeah, I know. I told him he needs to lean in a little bit. I bought my whole team Oculuses. So, I gotta send my dad a picture of this. He won't believe it. Oh my god. You can buy Degen, I think, but you would need to ask Degen or Grape in the Discord when would be the best time to start buying Degen. To be honest with you, I don't know, and I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. It's very what's the word? I can't even think straight. Like, I'm looking down, I'm seeing $9 million, just like, what? I can't believe we accomplished that. I have the worst luck out of any human being I've ever met. I'm just one of those people. Like, I don't ever win on scratch-offs. Like, I never won a contest in my life. Like, and I've entered them, you know. Like, I never have good luck. So, seeing this project be successful was, like, finally, you know, something. Because I worked really, really hard on this. I mean, a lot of blood and sweat was put into this. So, yeah. DNN is one of the devs that's in the chat. So, there you guys go. 9.1 Denard. Quite an accomplishment, my friend. But anyway, guys, like I said, you know, we got 16 minutes left, and then I'm going to get off here and let you guys start watching your rewards if you're on the whitelist. But, you're going to see bad shit about me. You're going to see bad shit about our project. You're going to see people fudding it. You're going to see that I'm only about making money for myself and that we're just robbing people. But you're going to read the worst shit possible because you would read that even if I weren't a public figure. But the fact that I came out and said that this is my project, the fact that I'm on TV, all these factors are going to make people put me under the microscope 50 times harder. So just remember when you read those things that there's a lot of people out there that just hate seeing people successful. You know, and they will make up, we've already had people going through our contracts, you know, posting shit, like trying to, it's very easy to manipulate wording to take things out of context and try to make things look, you know, suspicious. But we're not hiding nothing. We really aren't. I mean, our contracts are public. So, you know, for example, the bank token, before we had a chance to get on the AMA and explain that, you know, some jackass in Discord, you know, was like, oh, I mean, why are y'all trying to split the tokens? Y'all need those tokens for... We don't need any tokens. Like, if I wanted to, I could sell every dollar in this company in tokens. You're trusting me not to do that. Every dev of every Tomb Fort, they can liquidate every dollar out of that token whenever they want. It's a truth. I'm being honest. Like, it's a truth. I have that power. Okay, but I'm telling you, that's why you're trusting me. The guy out of all 100 and whatever Tomb Forks has come out and said, hey, it's me. You know, that's not my intention. So you're going to have people say that, and I know it. But for those of you that know me, for those of you from the Wolfpack, for those of you that have followed me, for those of you that know me on TV, you know, hopefully you've learned by now that that's not who I am. So, you know, I'm being very careful. I'm treating this like I would handle any of my friends' money. And I handle my friends or family's money. Like, I've had a couple friends and family give me money to invest with them in crypto. And for example, I had one give me $15,000. They needed the money back right after we took one of these big crashes. Their crypto was worth like $8,000. Okay, and I felt so bad I gave them 12. I bought their bad crypto from them at a $4,000 loss for myself because... And I even told them, like, hey, I'll either make you the money. And I've already given them some leads on some stuff that they've already made more and back. But I don't like losing people's money. Now, again, any Tomb Fork, I cannot stress this enough. There are some of you in this chat that will probably lose money. if you don't play the system right. That's why, again, we put the strategy, take 20% in profits, restake the rest, keep the protocol healthy, don't get greedy, but I mean, unfortunately, for people to make money in this project, there's going to have to be some losers. So, just play it smart. And, I keep telling everybody, like, don't dump your tokens. Like, if that's the big concern of mine with getting almost up to 10 million is, if that person or these people all went and dumped their tokens, that would really hurt the project. So, we didn't want big whales coming into this, and that's why we did one day of just whitelist. Now, that doesn't mean that a whale didn't buy the whitelist. Again, it's like I told people, we can take measures to try to prevent some. There's no way to prevent them all. That's the magic solution that everybody is trying to figure out, is how to keep, whales that have no intention of seeing your project succeed. They're only in it for themselves. I don't have a problem with a whale coming in that loves passive income and wants to put $5 million into the project and sit around for 6 months. But the whales that come in just for Genesis and then just dump and move right on to the next project, like there's one going around now that I've caught wind of. I think his name is Brando. And I mean, this is just hearsay, but there's a whale named Brando apparently that goes project to project throwing like $1 million in. And he did a couple projects, and people are like really upset because he just like takes the rewards and dumps them. Now this could be a folktale. I don't know. I mean, you hear stories about this shit, you don't know what to believe and whatnot. I told you guys 80% of what you read about me online is fake as fuck. Like, shit never happened, or they got every important detail of the story wrong. Like, I mean, again, they print just anything, so people are really bad about believing everything. So if we get to 10 million before the timer, we got 10 minutes to get to 10 million. I'm gonna give away some money. We'll see. I was not expecting to go this high today. I know that. Not just for whitelist, but guys, the more money that comes in, just remember that is going to affect the APR, so don't be surprised if the APR drops. That's normal. So, we can't really do anything about that, the more money that comes in. But just remember, if you're whitelisted, it's a good chance that tomorrow there'll be more money in it, so you're still getting the benefit of having, less people in. But, we'll have to see. I guess it's incredible. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. Is T-Share moving? Because I own T-Share. And, no, it hadn't moved that much. I maybe have gone up $2,000 today. I mean, at a 3.66. It's not paying. So I would think that out of the, let's see what's in Tomb, $562 million, that, a lot of those T-share holders, because, God, there is 37,000 T-shares posted in the Masonry, would move their T-share over to our pool where they could actually make some money on it. Thank you, Charles. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's not just me. It's my devs really need to take all the credit for this. They developed a good protocol. I just marketed it. I don't know why my face is so irritated. I think this dog is like I'm allergic or something. So anyway, guys, 8 minutes left. I'll answer some questions and. Let's see, BTC 29.5, 21, when people realize BTC got it. Yeah, I talk about BTC all the time. I'm not a fan. Congratulations, guys. Looking forward to the swings. I'm hollering forever. Take some profit. Taking 20% profit is a good strategy. If you take your rewards, take 20% out, move the rest into the pools. that keeps the protocol growing, but then it's taking out some money for the investor, and then everybody's happy. You know, it's the people, the swing traders are really the kryptonite of these projects. You know, I always tell people, man, tomb forks are not, those coins are not meant to be swing traded, and people that do it, I really kind of frown upon them. You know, that's just not what these protocols are designed for. You can swing trade other coins, like the top 100 good coins to swing trade, or shit coins, you know, but these are, just put in 25k a tomb, let's go. The site refreshes itself, like I don't know how many seconds, but every time I look down, the number is recap. Oh shit. Wow, man. Wow, guys. I don't know if it'll get to 11 mil by launch, but just seeing 10 mil is, that's crazy. Thank you, guys. But again, I'll say thank you, but I'll also say, guys, I'm very confident that we have built, if not the best, one of the best forks ever. And a lot of that goes into shit that y'all don't know and shit that's in the back end that you can't see. We have so many things going on in the back that are going to help this project. So you should put your faith in me, but also put your faith in my two devs and also my whole team. You know, I don't want to take away from anyone on my team, because without all of them, you know, we wouldn't be here. And all of you, the Wolfpack especially. The Wolfpack, y'all are my original OG, so wow. Yeah, we bumped up the memory on the website because it was already starting to bog down, so I had to pay for a bigger server. May have to do it again. But yeah, that's incredible, man. The website is down. It may be the network is bogged down. You guys remember that too. When the rewards go live, if Phantom is bogged down, you could see a delay in seeing your rewards. So please don't freak out. That's happened to a lot of tomb forks. It could take a few minutes for it to start kicking in. $11.5 million. Wow. Wow. Sorry, I got so many people texting me to tell me congratulations. I'll fucking take it, because, man, I haven't slept for this shit. And I tell you what, like, the expression in life about putting in the work, this is point in case in point, whatever. I'm so tired I can't even think straight. We put in the work, guys, for real. You're talking, a lot of us been doing 20-hour days on this shit. So, you know, that's why I'm excited. I was excited to get the whitelist over. I wanted to cut that shit fast because we were getting overwhelmed by just keeping up with payments and wallet addresses. I want to get over it with Genesis. And then after Thursday, when the protocol goes live, you know, like Friday, maybe this weekend. I think I got to film Pillow Talk on Thursday. So I won't even be around the day we actually go live. I'll be filming. I'll be around that night and maybe first thing that morning. But I'm still having to work during all of this. So, you know, it's not like, you know, maybe 12.3. Holy shit, man. Wow.
Let's rock!
Yeah. It's not scary. That's just FUD, man. You know, there are some good whales. In fact, I spoke to a couple good whales throughout the last couple weeks that, you know, one guy like told me that, you know, he bought Phantom at 3 cents and is still holding. There are some whales like myself. I'm a very small whale, you know, but I play with 6 figures. Not 7, but 6. And I don't swing trade with it. I really like the passive rewards. So, you know, there are some whales that don't have bad intentions of wrecking. But, you know, there are some bad ones too, and honesty. But I don't see how you could see anything of that TVL as a good sign for the project. Genesis is just a small part of the project. Okay? It's 2 days of what we're hoping, and it's coded for a year. So I don't think that any of that should be construed as a negative thought. A whale for me, I mean, it's... I don't know. You know, that's all opinionated. But guys, remember, if it's 12 mil today, and we'll see if that continues to go up throughout the day, because remember, even though we picked this time, there are still some people that haven't woken up yet, or whatever, but tomorrow will be the really day that we see, because that's when everybody can enter. And like I said, I mean, my goal that I really didn't think we would hit was 20 mil. If we get to 25 or 30 mil, that would just be, I don't know what the record is, but if we start getting past 20 mil tomorrow, I'll be looking to find out. Because just for me, I'm telling you, it's more like things like that are more important to me than the money. It's like a competition. Like, I just want to be the Tomb Fork that had the most, you know, so that people can, I can tell them to go kiss my ass that said it was just some dumb fuck reality TV star trying to get a cash grab. You know, I saw all of those comments. I popped into a lot of Discord. Probably some fuckers in this chat right now that were fudding my ass, sitting here watching to see what I'll say so they can go run off and tell everybody in their little Discord, you know. But, yeah, I pop into Discords and I just read. And Degen's being talked about in every Discord. Every other Tomb Fork Discord, if you go to other projects or, you know, just random chats, you'll see people talking about Degen. And that's one of the reasons that I had a good feeling, you know, about our launch, is that, you know, we're getting a good buzz. There's a lot of people talking about us, you know, and people are excited because, again, there's people that have lost a lot of money to rug pulls lately and to just dumb contract errors. So, yeah, and I said that earlier, skip a damn. You know, people just hate to see you be successful. So, you know, the timer is up, guys. So, listen, guys, I can't thank you enough. We're going to be doing some giveaways, and I will do another giveaway for this, but it's going to be in the Discord. You know, I don't like doing anything on YouTube because YouTube is just, again, only a small portion of people actually come into these lives. So in the Degen Discord, we've already got one contest going today that, you know, for retweeting one of our tweets about hitting TVL, which I'm sure my community manager is going apeshit because he's probably had to change it 10 times in the last 10 minutes, because I originally hit him up when we hit 3 million and was like, run a contest, give some money away. And he wrote me back 5 minutes later and was like, we just hit 4. 10 minutes later, hit 5, 15, 6. So, whatever one that we say that's got the contest, all you gotta do is retweet it, put the hashtags that I chose. You can even put in your own hashtags, because the more hashtags, the more people are going to see it. Whoever gets the most retweets is going to win some cash. First, we always have first, second, and third place. I don't like doing just one winner, because I feel like more people will enter the contest if there's at least a chance they can win something. So we also have the contest going for the free Oculus, that if you create a short video about why you love Degen Finest. I can't even remember exactly what I said because I posted a week ago, but there's a contest or giveaway section in the Discord, And one of the things that you will notice is every single day I have given some sort of money away. Some of you guys may have even seen in the Discord, there were people that just because they spoke to me first when I said something, I sent them $50, $100. We want to give away money to the community. That's important to me. It was one of my conditions when we sat down and made this project was I wanted to not only give some to charity, but give some to the community because I want to give back. So if you're not in the Discord, you should be. Because there's always chances to win some money there, and we will celebrate this later. I'm speechless. So guys, it looks like, you know, we may be breaking some ground, some records here. I told you guys this whole time that we were going to innovate the space and come out with something truly special, and I think that, you know, we will prove that over the next couple days. You know, so go get your rewards for you whitelisters. For those of you that are not, we are going to restart the timer. It was supposed to restart, I think, like 5 minutes after, or maybe an hour after. I can't remember. But the timer will restart, and then when the next 24 hours is up is when it's open to everybody. If you want to know what the pools are for tomorrow, I can't even remember them, but the AMA I posted last night that says Meet the Team, that's on YouTube. It's the last video I posted before this one. I show the screen that shows the pools for tomorrow, so you know what tokens you need to buy. And again, guys, you know, wish you all the best. Thank you guys so much. I will be around all day today, in and out of the Discord. But I just want to get off and just breathe for a minute. So I will catch you guys later. Again, thank you guys. Seriously, thank you guys so much for believing in me and Degens. Let's make some motherfucking money. I hope you all accomplish what you were here to accomplish. And I hope that in some way, shape, or form, me and the Degen team can effectively help you implement some positive financial changes to your life. Let's fucking get it.
Let's roll!